We are in spring and the countryside is full of life and beauty, inviting us to a day trip. Anna and Louise are two children like you, two good friends who are getting ready to take their first communion.
St. Joseph's altar.
Do you remember what they told us about St. Joseph at our lessons?
He was from Bethlehem or Judea. What a mess.
The villages in Jesus' time weren't called London or New York or Sydney. Maybe we should go over that lesson again.
Yeah, I think so too.
Jesus was born at Bethlehem in a very poor family. His father, Joseph of Nazareth, took care of him as a father takes care of his children. Joseph was a carpenter and taught his job to his son. Jesus helped him and obeyed him in everything.
Look, that image on the altarpiece shows St. Joseph teaching his son how to work as a carpenter.
The rest of the images show Jesus when he had grown up. What's he doing?
He's always helping the people around him, and most of them look very sick.
Ah, that must be when he went around doing miracles and healing the dead.
You don't heal the dead, you raise them.
Oops, I think I better read about Jesus' life and his miracles.
When Jesus was 30 years old, he left Nazareth to be baptized at the river Jordan. When he came back to Galilee, he traveled through villages and towns, announcing the good news. God has come to reign amongst you. He did many marvelous things. At sunset, all those who had friends suffering from diseases of one kind or another brought them to him, and laying his hands on each, he cured them. Jesus raised people back from the dead. And taking the child by the hand, he said to her, Thisakum, which means, "Little girl, I tell you to get up." The little girl got up at once and began to walk about, for she was 12 years old.
I get goosebumps all over me when I read about these things.
Me too. Can you imagine if you'd seen it, not just heard about it, but actually seen it?
How could they miss seeing who he really was?
I guess it isn't that easy.
Well, I believe in him. His friends must have believed in him too, even if the rest didn't understand a single thing.
Jesus sent his disciples to preach the gospel to all people. When they came back, he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" And they told him, "John the Baptist. Others, Elijah. Others, one of the prophets. But you," he asked them, "who do you say I am?" Peter spoke up and said to him, "You are the Christ."
Those people were really mixed up. They didn't understand a thing.
Only a few recognized who was the Messiah, the Son of God.
If they looked into his eyes, they would have noticed. But as he was a man like themselves, poor, humble, with no gold or jewels, people are silly.
At the Katakus, they said that some expected a kind of warrior superhero, or a very rich and powerful man who would liberate them from the Romans, or the Trojans, and that's why they didn't recognize them at first.
People see what they want to see. I'm afraid today would probably be the same.